A few years ago, I came across a video uploaded by Saber, and he built a motor that runs almost like a perpetual motion machine. This motor had a spinning disc with magnets on it and 12 coils mounted around the perimeter. In Saber's motor, he used 42 gauge copper wire, which is incredibly thin, at roughly the same diameter of a human hair, and almost the same colour as mine. But this copper wire is far weaker than human hair, as I'm able to snap it with very little force. So that's going to be fun to solder. This motor has a disc with magnets attached and coils mounted in an axial flux configuration, which basically means 2 on either side of the rotor. So if I spin the wheel up to high speed, the capacitor charges up as it stores energy. Then it automatically switches from a generator to a motor and runs continuously for several minutes. So what I'm thinking is designing a trike style vehicle that can be powered with this motor to see if it can travel further than a freewheeling car once pushed along a surface. Also, with a total of 8 coils instead of 12, this new car will both weigh less and take less time to solder. Then to get the required torque at the front wheel, there is a 5:1 gear ratio. By pushing the car forward, the capacitor charges up, and then it switches from a generator to a motor and powers the car along. I'm actually quite surprised how well this car works, to be honest, with this very basic motor and a very small capacitor in the back. By just spinning the wheel a few times, we can charge up the capacitor, and if we give it a tiny push just to engage the reed switch with the magnet, it powers the car really easily. Now this stored energy in the capacitor does eventually get converted back into kinetic energy as the capacitor then powers the motor. But because the system isn't 100% efficient, the overall travel distance is less.